Alright guys, welcome to Dan's Mad Diary. Just thought I'd share my new journey that I've decided to embark on. I'm going to go through the reasons why I've decided to do it. I'm going to talk about my first experience in doing it, and I'm also going to chat about what I've got planned in terms of goals, etc. Just on a bit of a walk at the minute along the canal in town where I live. So I'm nice and chilled, trying to get a bit of cardio in, which is important for what I'm going to do. Reason why I've decided to start doing what I'm going to do is because I noticed myself getting a lot more anxious. My confidence was dropping, and therefore noticed myself getting a bit more depressed. I wasn't eating right. I was just eating rubbish food, and also I was pretty malnourished when you think about it. Like, I was probably eating once, maybe twice a day, but it was like crisps and things like that, which just isn't good. So I decided to start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And now you might think that that's a bit of a niche as such, but the truth is, I've been watching during lockdown. I've been watching that much UFC and Bellator and things like that. I just thought, you know what, I can give it a go. It'll improve my confidence, it'll give me a bit of discipline, things like that. So what I did was I went on Monday, and the hardest thing to do was walk through the door. I mean, I got to there pretty early, and I felt like driving away, because I just like, what if I get hurt? What if I can't find my way back home, even though I've got a sat nav? What if I haven't got a parking space when I get home? What if I do something wrong? Things like that, little things. But as soon as I got there, I got welcomed by the coach, Nico. Massive thank you to him, because he managed to get me in ahead of the waiting list. So I'm really happy with that he managed to do that for me, because I told him like the reason why I wanted to do it. I'm going to put a link down to his YouTube channel in the description, so you can go watch a few of his videos and subscribe to him. He's a top bloke. I've only met him once, but he's sound, really sound. So my first experience was, obviously, like, I went and got my kit, did some yoga stretches, tried to chill myself out, did a few warm-up drills, which, first time I've ever done it, so I wasn't great at it at all. Probably like the worst person there, but it's all a part of a learning curve. Realised that I'm not as flexible and I'm not as strong, but obviously that'll come with time and getting used to the motions of actually being able to do it. So I learnt a few techniques. Tried to pay as much attention as possible. You start doing stuff with a partner, like, I was getting stuff wrong, but obviously, like, when you've just been shown it and try to put it into practice, you are going to make mistakes. The point is that I know what I need to do to get better. So after that first hour of drills and warming up, we went into what's called rolling rounds. So you're basically putting in what you've learned into action. I think we had 6 8-minute rounds. I only managed to complete 3. I managed to do 2, but then I started feeling really dizzy. So I said to the coach, right, can I step out please? I missed 2 rounds. I went back in though for 1 more, which I was kind of happy about. I mean, I wasn't really any good, and I kind of feel sorry for the guy that I was training with. The fact that I couldn't really offer what he was giving me back, because I physically couldn't do it. So I had to sit out the last round. But it's more the fact that I didn't go home. Like, the way that I was, like, mentally going into it, I probably would have gone home. But nah, I persevered through it. I mean, yes, I gassed out, but it'll get easier every time. That's why I'm on a walk now. I'm trying to get some cardio in before I go again. We're going to be going again today. Try and get a bit more practice in. I am hurting a bit though, I will admit that. Like, I didn't realise the strain that it'd have on my body. I mean, everything else is fine, it's just my quads. I've like really pulled my quad muscles, but I want to go. Even if I have to step out again, I'd rather go and like get a bit in. It's better than doing nothing. End of the day, I mean, like, a lot of people will train 10 out of 10. If I just manage to get a 5 out of 10 thing in it, it's better to do 5 out of 10 than do 0 out of 10. So I will get there eventually. I don't have any plans to compete in it yet. I did at first, like, when you get like a bit cocky and a bit like, oh yeah, then I'm going to become a champion. Nah, nah, that first experience has realised that that goal is a bit of a step too far right now. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture up now. Those are my goals for what I aim to do. Just probably over the next 6 months, I'd say. It's more like a personal thing. If I get those, then where can I go from there? If I get those little goals out of the way, you'll notice that a few of them are eat better, stop smoking. I mean, the fags, I've smoked for 10 years and, you know, it really wasn't good training the way I was training. With, you know, when you've just been putting negative things into your body. So, you know, you'll also notice as well that kickboxing's on there. I'm going to hold back on that for a little bit. I want to get a bit more of a base in jiu-jitsu rather than trying to do too much at once. If I manage to get a bit of a decent foundation down in jiu-jitsu, manage to complete those rounds without gassing out, then maybe I'll start kickboxing. The kickboxing side of it will be a bit more of an anger outlet for me. Again, no real plans to compete, but again, fitness, I'll learn to, you know, throw a punch properly or throw a kick properly in case somebody decides that they want to, you know, take me out or something. Sorry, there's a dog over there. Probably owner thinking I'm a right weirdo, just talking to me camera like this in the woods. But nah, those are my goals. So, you know, baby steps. What I've taken on board from my first session is don't go all out all at once. Probably try and focus more a bit on technique and just getting the holds right rather than, you know, trying to win. If I pace myself, I'll be able to train a lot better. So that is one thing that I have taken on board. I've learned that about myself. If I do that, take it easy a bit more, better my cardio gets, the better I'm going to be at it. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. You know, is it something that you've thought about doing? Is it something that interests you? You know, I'll keep you updated on my journey through it, because like a lot of people say, jiu-jitsu is a journey. It's not, you know, it's a very hard thing to master. I'm not expecting to become, you know, Royce Gracie or something like that. No, I just want to be, I want to be Dan Massey. I want to be a Dan Massey that I like. Someone that's comfortable in his own skin, someone that is, you know, outgoing and confident. And I think jiu-jitsu can give me that with the discipline as well. So yeah, let me know how you go. I hope you all have a really positive day. So I'm training again tonight. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm going to try and get there early because I need to buy some knee braces because my knees are also kind of broken. I'm 27 years old and I've got the body of like an 80-year-old man. But, you know, in a few years' time, you know, I want to be a different person by the time I hit 30. You know, I want to look better, I want to feel better. I want my 30s to be better than my 20s, which is doable. I know it's doable. So that is my little goal for myself. That is my long-term goal. So tick all those little boxes first and then get into it. So like I say, jiu-jitsu Monday and Thursday. Need to have a word with work and make sure that I can get to those classes for definite. If it just means me leaving at 4 o'clock on Mondays and Thursdays, that's totally, you know, hopefully it's doable. You know, so I can do my training, because it'll make me better. If I'm better at jiu-jitsu and I'm better at feeling about myself, then I'm going to be better in my work. So fingers crossed for that. But yeah, hope you all have a really positive day. You know, leave me some comments, let me know how you're doing. Yeah, so I'm going to go home now. I'm going to chill out for a bit. I'm going to do some yoga and then I'm going to go train. So yeah, take care, guys, and remember, it's okay to talk about your problems. Have a good day.